they don't teach them.
Here we are at the hotel.
I'm surprised.
Olive Tree.
Oh, do they?
We are going to be
They really don't
heading
like
out to
pizza.
do
They always tell you.
the Palm Sunday walk.
If you can, I'm not going to hold it. That's the reason there.
One, two, three.
Es muy bonito la construcción.
Yeah, but the circulation is going on.
This is our luggage. Now, everybody can see the luggage is here. What I suggest, everybody that saw the luggage, put the hand there.
واحد عجلة
No, they can load.
Gosh, we have our own trolley.
Perfect shot of you. Oh,
Good morning.
Oh yeah, were we supposed to be saying
Yeah, we're
something?
supposed to be saying
Go.
we have enjoyed ourselves so much
Yes,
in Jerusalem.
having a wonderful time.
Thanks to
and
driver and guide.
Yes, and it's a tremendous experience thanks to Father Gerard.
This has been an amazing adventure. The people that we're traveling with are wonderful, and thanks to Father Gerard.
The wheel got caught.
Here we go. I'm going to pass.
This is a boat.
The new people.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the new Pope with the Pop Mobile.
I just gotta stand up.
Do like this, like this.
We gotta shoot you, Father. We gotta shoot.
this is the new fee Boatmobile.
Wait.
Bring the baby to kiss. Where's Patty? Bring little Patty.
Where's Ruth? Like this.
Okay, don't run away. Come back.
Why is he going so far away?
I don't know.
Vicky.
I already bought those.
Yeah. Guys, before you leave, is there anybody in charge to these crosses, the open one?
Oh, it's been great. The people have been great. Everybody on our bus is just fantastic. So we've had a great time.
Father,
Did you? Yeah, we'll get Father in there.
I want to tell him something.
Sure, yeah. Okay. Oops. But it's too. Yeah, there we go. We're safe.
Okay, so we are in the top of Mount of Olive, and we see all Jerusalem in front of our eyes. You see that the city is built direction of the side that is green, not direction of the desert. People wanted always to live in an area they can have water. So from this point, this way is the city of Jerusalem. And below us we can see a gorge, a valley. You see that? The name of it is the Kidron Valley. Now, if we look buses that goes on the road, there is one that now turn. You see that one?
Yeah.
Okay, imagine from this bus, grow over this way. So it started in this lower hill in Mount of Moriah and continue that way. To make a huge flat area that we see till today around the temple. Now, here comes the point I will take off my head. These four walls are original walls from 2,000 years ago that Herod made to create the youth in this city. It is divine, the Spirit of God is there, that's true. And I believe everybody who has contact with God, who believe in God, can feel it here. Do you feel something very special in this city? There is a Jewish source that says the air of Jerusalem makes people wiser. Now, believe me, I lived here 30 years, not always it works. But it's still Mount of Olive. And then bring us to some issue of burial. Now, the Jews believe, and a dead body, or a tomb, or a cemetery is the Hebrew word for priest. If they want to keep all the, how you call it, precipice? The things that...
Precepts.
Precepts. Then they never enter to a cemetery, even if it is a funeral of their own parent or son or husband, wife, whatever. So all the tombs were outside. Till today in Jerusalem, if someone has to be outside the wall. Now imagine if they would make a personal tomb for everybody. Change it a bit. They still had the cave. When somebody died, they put the body, they come after a year, open the tomb. What left is the bones, but instead of just putting wood...
You have to have some coins though. Because it...
Palm Sunday. But this place already stands times there was cry here, record in the history. Now, remember King David. King David, for a while, it will be hidden by the trees. If you are right over here, you see it. That's the tomb of Absalom, and the Bible mentioned that King David cried a lot for the death of Absalom. A lot of cry was here place. Jesus also died here. And the Jews believe the temple is here. The most bizarre thing to tell Jerusalem, but we should. We will not. I will come to dinner tomorrow night, and I will be with you. I'll take you to the airport.
Okay, great.
Father will not be able to. Right. Maybe he will be the one taking to the airport.
Doing another one in the near future?
My next one is 3 weeks from now.
Oh, well, that gives you a bit of a break.
Yeah, I could get another one. No money, no honey. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Amigo, segura.
Thank you. Thank you.
3, 7,
Thank you.
essa aqui já vai.
Thank you, brother. If you want a break on your shoulder, I'll throw mine in anytime, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. I'm okay. Thanks.
Chord at the top.
Okay, now, we have some very courageous people here. I mean, I'm going to give you a glance at the steepness of this. There you go, look at that. And we are making this walk with a lot of humility, eagerness, and conviction.
Thank you. Thanks. Okay.
Isn't that
So you
amazing?
need to hang on to my back.
But you know what?
Here,
Walk
you
on the
can.
road.
It's slippery.
Okay.
Great gives you traction.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's got grooves.
I know, but you couldn't buy that. Any store. Well, that man's smart. That young man.
In Hebrew is press. Semani, shemen is oil. In Hebrew we say gachmani, oil press. That was the place to produce holy worship in the temple for the menorah, the 7-stick candelabro, for anointing priest, etc. But those trees came from the roots of the original trees, which is
This olive tree is 1,700 years old. So it overlooks the Garden of Gethsemane.
On the hill.
Okay. But not here. You're right.
Beit Chisda in Hebrew, source or house of grace. There was a reservoir of water. Now, when he made it a city of 150,000 inhabitants. So the one spring that was here, reservoir of water, pool of water, that got the water either from spring outside from the roofs and the street, and they were drained to those pools. When the pool was dug, they heated a very special. We have another one in Jerusalem like this, that it pipe and bring water, and after a few hours it stops, and a few days later, throw something, throw your mat and start walking. It's against the precepts that you should do in Shabbat. So the Pharisees were very angry about Jesus, wanted him to kill him. The first one was built by the Byzantine over here and was destroyed by the Muslim. And when the Crusaders, 1,000 years ago, came here, they came to conquer the Holy Land from the Muslim and make what they called the Christian Kingdom of Jerusalem, that they believe will last forever. Conflict between group and money and politics. You already mentioned that that is one of the reasons why Jesus chose to give his ministry of the Galilee. But he knew that he would die. So he arrived to Jerusalem. The Jewish society was divided between the Pharisees, Sadducees. The Pharisees was the more tough one that want to everything as it's written. The They found who are the people that are yes men of the Romans, and they invited them here. They selected the people that will tell what the Romans want to do. And then they made it trial. Now the date was the evening of Passover, in the time everybody celebrated. Now the Romans, they hope that if the Jews will see Jesus with all his suffering and difficult situation, the Roman adult power, if somebody looks strong, they
remember me when you come into your kingdom.
Because by your holy cross you have
My friends, edition, but the arch itself is original from the citadel, and that was the gate, the way out of the citadel, direction of the market of that time, direction of the hill of the Golgotha. And there, Jesus passed here, carrying the cross, be underneath this arch, and that's again, this 100% sure it's the authentic place. So he passed here underneath this arch, carrying the cross, knowing that he is going to be crucified soon. You can imagine how he felt. Terrified, tortured, bleeding, tired. And on the top stood Pontius Pilate, the Roman high governor, pointed Jesus and said with a lot of mockery, "This is the man that you claim to be the king of the Jews." Of course, he didn't say it in English, he said it in the Roman language, which is Latin. So, this is the man is ecce homo. Ecce, this is homo man. Since then, the arch is called the Arch of Ecce Homo.
Os mosquitas, em vez de tocar nos selos, o senhor tem o microfone. Quer um bocadinho, quando as pessoas venham,
Was a person named Simon, came from Syracuse, which is in Africa. And when he saw Jesus with his suffering, because Simon was a good-hearted person, he put his shoulder under the cross and had Jesus carrying the cross. He didn't realize that he served Roman interest by it. He simply wanted that we don't know her name. Later she got the title Veronica. Can you hear me? With the sound of the mosque. And when she saw Jesus, she felt so sorry for him, like many others. So she took a piece of cloth and tried to. As soon as they saw it, they brutally pushed her away anymore. And number 8 also, it's very hard access to it. Jesus was talking to daughters of Jerusalem, young ladies from Jerusalem. And again he told them when they start crying, when they saw him, they told him, don't cry for me, cry for yourself, for Jerusalem that is going to be destroyed. Number 9, I also mentioned 9 because we cannot get there. Number 9 also, there are many stairs to go. In number 9, Jesus fainted under the cross again, could not take it anymore. So 3 times he was fainting, falling under the cross. And after we are done here, we'll go directly to the Church of Holy Sepulchre, or station number 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 are. Just to remind you, this is the station. We start walking.
Actually, the Ethiopians are outside the church. Whenever you're ready.
We'll be under the dome. The dome is built above the station number 14, which is the tomb of Jesus himself. Now the place, as we see today, is mostly Crusader, but it's probably built already by the 5th century. Important for us is but it stands for the last 5 stations of the Way of the Cross, from number 10 to number 14. So 6 hours, it will be already Sabbath to be left on the cross, at least in Sunday morning. And this is a big humiliation. Don't do that. But they want to look at Jesus. That was the whole idea of making Jesus passing the cross and prepare the body to be buried. There was no time to take him really to nearby mountain.
Did you get where everything is?
No.
You mentioned this is the way in, and from the other side the way out.
Okay. Finish, come out. No time. Come on, madam. Hello. Too fast. Eh? One falafel here. Falafel, please. One falafel here.
Smells fantastic.
Falafel here.
Father Celeste.
Yeah, I know, but what was it?
We haven't.
Have I said too much? There's nothing more I can think of to say. I love it. You know, Madonna did well in that.
She did.
انا بدي اطلع انظف بالمال شركه بالمال امريكي بريطاني بس انت في ماكله بتلفه تتعود على الماكله خلص تتعود عليه قديش بتفرق بالمصاري بين هذا كثير اسمع اذا هذا 10 هذا
I think I will too.
حلوة يا فراولة.
It's chilly in the shade.
I think the bus is coming dark like this.
Do you have a good day?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh, I had a marvelous day.
A marvelous day.
Marvelous.
Did you take any pictures in areas that you weren't supposed to?
I absolutely did. And God
I did
forgive me
too,
for it. I did not mean to do that, but
You were going to share them with your friends.
with you. You.
Туалет сходите. Туалет.
Just tell us right or left so we can go.
Okay, start walking. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop for a second.
The most religious for the Jews, just the God is the most religious for the Muslim. So of course, in terms of security, they are more careful there. So if you ask to show your bag, I will ask them. that this was the closest to Heliopolis, the practical one.
Yeah, well, I'm with this group. Okay.
No, though, to get them
Oh, here, I should get a shirt of that. Okie dokie. I just... So these are all Jewish temples and stuff?
אין פה בטריה כמעט. אוקיי, סבבה. כבר חשבתי מה יקרה אם אני אכנס לזה.
אדם!
לא, הוא אמר אולי נלך, אבל הוא לא יודע איפה, רגע, הוא מדבר איתו. נראה איפה.
So ladies, did you have a good day?
Yes, we had an exhausting day. We did the way of Jesus, and I don't know.
It was a long haul.
How we did that.
Palm Sunday walk.
And how someone could be in so much pain. How people could make him be in so much pain. Cause that. It's just unbelievable.
And you made it, Mom.
Yeah.
With the help of my daughter, Rosemary, I'm sure her arm and her back is going to be killing her for many months to come. But I
have a great patient daughter.
Yes. Oh, look at the little ones coming.
Hello.
Oh, is that what it was?
Got your windshield there, Hugh.
Okay, my friends, please.
But it's a joy, you know, it helps when you've been here before because you know exactly what to expect. Nimrod is so flexible. To have to go to the Dead Sea today. And then drive.
Bobby's all ready for dinner.
Several times.
I'm here today. Beautiful.
Here we are in Tel Aviv on this beautiful day. And we are here with our wonderful friend, Odessa, who's going to show us around. And we've just been to St. Peter's Church.
With pleasure.
And over there's Robert. He's sitting on the little stool, waving. He's driving us around today. It's an absolutely beautiful day. A spot I definitely will be back to.
Catch him, that's it. Mwah.
Beautiful.
We don't have a lemon in the house.
We're at the theater where the Philharmonics play here in Tel Aviv. Yes. Okay, Odessa, what do we have? What's over there?
Abima. Theater Abima. This is the Philharmonic. No, you can tell everybody I was in the Philharmonic.
Yes.
להתראות, שיהיה לכם שבת שלום.
This is only the beginning. This is only you call her Rose? תיאטרון הבימה, אני באתי עם האורחים הנחמדים לראות את הבימה. We speak in Hebrew. I come with my lovely guest here to show them the בימה. ליאור! כן, I come down.
Beautiful.
How come I don't know? It's new.
Well, Odessa just took us into the backstage of the concert this afternoon, which was awesome. And now I'm standing in the middle of the courtyard here.
I didn't expect the guys now.
Nice. She has connections. And we've met Odessa's. She has a new grandson.
Yeah.
Flowers are beautiful.
עכשיו אני מצלצלת אלייך.
outside the theater with Odessa and Robert. Have some lunch. It's a beautiful day. Our last day on our pilgrimage. We're spending it in Tel Aviv with some friends.
She's just like one of them.
This is part of the beach at Tel Aviv, our last day. Beaches are beautiful here.
All meet Mary?
Yes. Hi, Mary.
Emma, you look like a happy person.
Yes.
It's thanks to her.
We have a
Very
person
lucky
here
man.
on the...
Sorry?
Right here.
Oh,
What do you mean you? You
sure?
decided for a shower?
Yeah, he did. He had a shower today.
I see you all got shower. Stop.
Yeah, what a good smell.
Amazing.
I'm walking like this.
Okay, my friends, this is the last evening.
Sniffing.
Now, I will start with practical announcement because knowing myself after one glass of wine, I will forget that. So let's first this and then, of course, the whole explanation. Tomorrow, we fly back. At 8:30 we shall all see the luggage. The bus will be there. Whether it will be Khader or another one, I don't know. Luggage, put it on the bus, and 8:45, I hope we shall all be leaving. Again, if there is any checkout, things to take care of. I announced everything in Tel Aviv, but your hotel is in Tel Aviv, this section is Jaffa, this is the ancient, the old section of Jaffa. And I think it is really symbolic that we started the tour, the visit in Caesarea. Remember the whole story of Caesarea, where Christianity started to be a religion by itself? And we end it in the place that the thought that led to the action of Peter, Baptist Cornelius, started over here. And of course, everything starts first by the thinking and then by the action. Always, that's the way things go on. Even the universe was created in the same way. And the Lord said, and then he did. So here, it was already after the crucifixion. Jaffa was a harbor city. It was one of the most harbor city at that time of the Middle East. It's in the eastern coast of the Mediterranean. Now we know all the importance of this land, meeting point between Africa, Asia, and Europe. Now, in the different harbor cities and drugs, there were drugs at this time. And those are things that small amount of it make big amount of money. So if you control all this trade, you are in good position economically. So Jaffa was very important. It mentioned several times in the Old Testament. King Solomon rode the cedar of Lebanon by ships to Jaffa, and from here by camel and horses to Jerusalem. We all familiar with the story of Jonah. Remember? People are not happy to hear that. And when people here in the media in Canada, when people are now Peter, unlike Jonah, understood very well.
And it was here in the Mediterranean. So you have company.
When many Jews, the beginning of many after it was. My friends, it's 120 years old, but it was built to commemorate the vision that Peter had here in Jaffa. So it's called the Church of St. Peter. It's a Catholic church, and just in front of the church, that small building, that's the restaurant that we are going to have our dinner.
Hi, Rosemary. This is our last.
Remember I kept saying there's the railroad.
It's lovely. It is. It's like Jonah and the whale.
Oh, look at this. Look at the contrast.
We'll get the balloon, buddy, or whatever it is.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful.
Oh, it helps when you take the cap off. To let me know what happens, what your doctor says.
I'm excited.
But you may, I mean, you're in the thrombosis clinic?
That's right.
This is our last dinner.
What's there? It's got sugar. It smells I've seen you get the I said, oh, you're getting the wall. That's all it's got red. Amen.
Thank you.
Amen. Amen.
May you rest in peace.
My friend, this is the one that swallowed Jonah.
It looks like it.
Oh my.
Each one is going to get one like this.
Yeah, there's one of these for everybody.
Yeah.
Here, look at that. The honeymooners.
Oh, I got it upside down.
Get the honeymooners.
It's okay, so are we.
So, as I was reflecting on our trip here, I say that we're really blessed. First of all, we have the best tour guide in Israel.
Yeah.
Roger will personally thank Nimrod on our behalf tomorrow on the bus before we leave. But I want to welcome Miri.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome. But for Father, we have been so blessed. We just have been so blessed to have Father with us. He's funny, he's unique, we love him. He has spent hours with preparation of the sacrifice of the Mass, the beautiful liturgies. He has really made our trip fun and wonderful. So, on behalf of all of us, we want to just give you a little token of our appreciation, Father, just to say thank you for all the time, and the certificates he gave us.
Yeah.
I say he's priceless, so we love him. So we have just a little token of our appreciation from all of us. And I'd like to present it, and the guy put it in a Christmas wrapper.
Every day is like Christmas.
Every day is like Christmas. So Father, that's for you, from all of us. So thank you very much.
The Jerusalem cross, look at that.
Oh, that's let it shine. Oh,
It really shines.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This cross of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little cross of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little cross of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
To Father.
To Father.
To Father.
To Father.
Salute.
Hold on, I've got a bottle of wine.
So, ladies and gentlemen, fellow pilgrims on the journey, on the brochure when we were planning on coming here, it said, "Come and see." And that was the invitation, of course, that Jesus gave to some of his disciples. Come and see. Come and see what I did. Come and see what I can do. Come and see who I am. So we responded to an invitation to come to the Holy Land and beyond, of course, because we took many things outside of the norm to see. And I'm a firm believer that the sacred and the secular are so connected.
Yes.
We cannot separate them. We came and saw, and we had the honor that most people will probably never get in their lifetime, to come and walk in the footsteps of Jesus.
Yeah.
To see the places where he walked, and to be on the spot where he did the wonderful things he did. To be in the places where he healed. To be in the place where he gave us the Eucharist. He gave us himself, so that he can be with us forever in that very sacred way through the Eucharist. When you're planning a pilgrimage, you're always wondering now, who's going to be on the pilgrimage? And from the first time a lot of us met in the parish hall, I said, well, you know what, this is going to be a pretty good group. And then I heard we're going to have a group of Protestants, and I said, sweet mother of God. I said, they're going to be wonderful, because I knew this man here, see, going back a couple of years.
Didn't you mean heretics?
No, God, no. God, no. Thou protest too much. And when we got to some of the churches for Mass, on the slip they got from Emil Tours, that had the group was Protestant.
Oh, no.
Instead of a Catholic group. But when he saw me in the monk outfit, he said, oh, you're not Protestant. No, we're very, I said, we're all Christian. In our world, there's so much that divides everybody. But when you come to a place like this, we are all one. That's true. And we're all one, we're all Christian. We had a Jewish tour guide, a Muslim bus driver, a Catholic priest leading a group of Catholics and Protestants in the footsteps of Jesus. And I mean, that was a beautiful thing. We were blessed that everybody made it through safe and sound. And that was a wonderful thing, because sometimes people can fall. I know Vicky took a few hard knocks. She's from the school of hard knocks, so she's used to it. We were certainly blessed with the weather. I remember here a couple of years ago, I mean, it was beautiful. We had a phenomenal group, but we had a lot of rain. It rained and it was cold. Today we were in the Arab market and did the Via della Rosa and the Western Wall. It was raining and cold. And it was every single day we had sun, and it was really beautiful. I mean, we give God thanks and praise. There's no other way than to say thank God for the experience we've had. When you go back home, when you go back into your churches on the weekends, when you hear the gospel, trust me, you're going to hear it in a whole new light. You've seen too much in 9 days that you cannot comprehend. You cannot interiorize it. It will take a while. It will really hit you hard and really open your eyes during Holy Week and especially the Easter Triduum. Holy Thursday, Good Friday, and the Easter Vigil. That will strike you like a wow. I was right there. You'll never hear those Gospels in the same way again. Any Gospel. Because you say, oh my gosh, I was there. I walked right there. On the same rocks that he did. You know, I walked down the same hill he did. I climbed up the same hill he did. And you will be changed in your faith forever. Trust me. It will take a while. Because there's so much to interiorize, so much to try to understand right now. But it will come gradually, especially when you get your pictures developed and you're looking at them and saying, oh my God, look at that. So my dear friends, I thank you for being such good fellow pilgrims. Thank you for your generosity to me. And I certainly wish you all the very best. And we ask God to bring us safely home in the land of snow. So I will learn how to walk again on ice and snow. A couple of quick announcements. Tonight when we get back to the hotel, I'm going to stay in the lobby, you know, in the little kiosk where we have our coffee. If anybody wants any articles they bought to be blessed here in the Holy Land, before you give it to people, you know, for gifts, because they always run to their minister or priest to get it blessed, and they have to bring it to Mass with them or bring it to the rectory. I will stay down in the lobby, give you like 15 or 20 minutes to go up to the room and bring down anything you want blessed. So anything you give to people when you go home will already be blessed for you. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll also take care of the other items that we need to do for tomorrow in the lobby tonight. Okay, so 20 minutes after we get back, I'll be having a little frappuccino while I'm waiting for you all together. We'll do a little prayer and bless all the articles we bought. Okay? The religious articles, you know. I mean, if you bought a new hat, I mean, it's hard, unless there's a picture of the Blessed Virgin on it or something. Once again, thank you for everything. Thank you. Father. And the biggest thank you of all, anytime I book a pilgrimage to the Holy Land, I always make sure I tell Iniga, who works with Emil Tours, I said, there's no way I can go unless I have this, my usual guide, Nimrod Rand. And I certainly appreciate why. Yes. He brings it to life, he brings it alive for us, and makes it real, and he has a sense of humor. I think there's been a little bit of effect from a Newfield. So the next time I come back, I'm going to get a certificate from Newfoundland, and we'll screech him in and make him
Thank you, my friends, really. And yesterday, when you were walking in the old city, I had the experience of, I don't know if in Canada many people know how to do it, coffee reading.
Oh, yes.
And the lady that read my coffee, she told me, in your previous incarnation, you were Nufi. And you are going to be Nufi in the next one. I don't know if I am more Nufi or he is more Israel.
You're third generation.
So far is the first and the only Nufi I met in my life. And I think Nufis and Israelis are exactly the same. And now the father mentioned, and I more than agree to that we are all the same, we are all children of God. And I feel in my job kind of mission, really. I think it's about time, after 2,000 years of history, of tension and hatred and mistrust between Jews and Christians. It's about time, after 2,000 years, that each one of us build wall among ourselves and say we have to be separate from the other. We are better than them, we are better than them. And the horrible result that it led to, you visited church.
Yes.
I think it's about time for all of us to break the walls among us.
Amen.
We are all the same. We are all children of God. And no matter if one wants to call himself a Jew, the other one Protestant, God forbid.
We're Anglo-Catholic.
Or Catholic. Don't worry if it was a Protestant group and we say if somebody wants to call him Catholic, God forbid. Everybody has to make a living. Behind all those, really, truly, it's about time to break the walls.
Yes.
When the walls will be broken, we'll all realize we are all the same, created by the same God, came from the same God, will go to the same God.
Yes.
The same God is in our heart. Then the Messiah will come. Then peace will come. Then the temple will be rebuilt. And when I mean the temple, I'm not talking about a building. We are all, each one of us, Catholic, Protestant, Jew, Muslim, Buddhist, just name it, black, white, yellow, blue, I don't know what other color.
Nufis.
Nufis. Nufis are exception. We are all moving temples. Inside each one of us there is Holy of Holies, where God is inside our soul. And it's the same God. And if we treat each other like everybody is holy, then the Messiah is here, peace is here, the temple is here. And in after it, they want to build a building, good for them. If not, it doesn't matter anymore. So I more than appreciate all of you. You brought such a good spirit. I so much enjoyed working with you. And I believe energy attracts energy. And it's not just coincidence that you go to the church of Father Girard. There is something of mutual good spirit, happy, peaceful energy that flow between you and the Father. So thank you and God bless you.
Really, we want to thank you for how loving.
Nimrud, not Nimrod.
Nimrud.
Nimrud. He was invited to go to Northern Ireland. Now you have to appreciate, Father Gerard, that in Northern Ireland they do things a little differently from the Republic of Ireland. You know, it's probably the only place, one of the few places where the divisions between Protestant and Catholic are so virile, I mean so, whatever, so strange that the rest of us in Canada or in Southern Ireland or Republic of Ireland or in Britain cannot appreciate what it's like there. They still live in very ethnic ghettos. You can go up the Shankill Road and you see it's Protestant. There is a no man's land of fences and barbed wire between the Falls Road and it's Catholic. You can't appreciate what it's like there. Yeah, I know.
I'm trying to get the hook.
But I talk in 50-minute.
No!
50-minute. But watch it. Anyway, Nimrod went to Northern Ireland, and he thought, I'm safe here because I'm a Jew, and there's Protestants and there's Catholics, so I'll be safe here. Anyway, the first person he met, he didn't know whether the person was a Catholic or a Protestant. It didn't matter. He said he was a Jew. So he said, yes, okay. But are you a Protestant Jew or a Catholic Jew? That's Northern Ireland, and sadly, it's still like that. We're going to Northern Ireland this year, and I bet it hasn't changed in the last however long. In fact, there was a joke in which the British Airways pilot was landing at Belfast International Airport, and he said, you have to adjust your watches back 200 years. It was not appreciated and it was stopped very quickly, but yes, it is another world there. And all we've said about Protestants and Catholics and Jerusalem and peace and so on, yes, we really must take it to a place like Northern Ireland. It's unbelievable. And so anyway, we're going there and we'll try and spread the message of unity. But if you went there, yes, they'd ask you whether you're a Protestant Jew or a Catholic Jew.
And if I tell them I'm Greek Orthodox Jew?
I'm